We do a show called 10 Faves. It's our 10 favorite items of the day. These sheets are in our 10 favorite items of the day. These sheets that our buyers, our planners, our executives, all of us thought these were so spectacular. And we're doing a sale price, 400 thread count, where you've got this amazing, perfect blend of cotton and microfiber. So the best of both worlds. The softness, you don't have to iron them, but then the lace. We're gonna talk about the lace story, but these are brand new. You guys are the very first ones to see it. Available in twin, full, queen, king, or California king, antique, ivory, denim, light rose, or lily white.
So you've got antique, rose, denim, white.
Okay, 4 colors. There you go. But let's talk about the lace.
Okay, the lace we worked on for 2 years to get this lace, because this particular, I love lace. As you can see, we're both wearing lace.
Yes.
This is Clever Carriage Company lace, and this is a different lace to this lace. This lace, what we call this particular lace, has got it's got a density to it. It's a raised effect, and this we call this, either in America, we call this Venice lace or Burano lace, or in Europe they call the same lace guipure lace. And what we call about guipure lace, what the difference is, whereas this lace has got like a netting behind it. This lace, they call this punta in aria, which basically means it has floating stitches. So if you get a close shot over here, and for that reason, we've done the fabric behind it so that it protects it. And there's something, when you see this lace, you know, my mother would say that roses are like the most beautiful thing because they've got to go through so many thorns in order to get to the end of the rose. And I worked so hard to bring you this particular, because I fell in love with this particular lace. And we started out, and on a development, I'm just showing you, it was too shiny. Okay, so here is the version which we did, where you can see the actual, it had too much sheen.
So that was the first version.
There was a couple of versions. This is about the third or the fourth. This is one of the many versions. This is what, you know, I get into a passion. And it's the same way when you buy something of Clever Carriage Home, you want something that you fall passionately in love with. And this particular Burano lace is something so spectacular that it looks like an estate sheet. And that you will have, like you're spending a fortune. It's the lace that is unbelievable as far as what it is. It's the texture of the lace, and it's the density of the lace. It's a 4-inch lace.
And if you just bought sheets and tried to sew on this quality of lace, I mean, that's why I think these are fabulous giftables, as well as just treating yourself.
If you go onto hsn.com, I was reading the reviews tonight, and it's just, they are, when you get them, there is something really special about these, that you feel good about yourself when you get into bed. There is something. But I need to talk about, yes, there are 400 thread count, which is what we call a sweet spot. Yes. It's like the perfect thread count.
Right, it's a luxury thread count, but it's not too heavy.
It's not too heavy.
Right.
Okay, but more important than the thread count is mercerized cotton. Mercerized cotton, you know, Helen, when your hair feels yucky?
Yes.
And it feels like the hairdresser says, oh my God, Helen, what have you done to your hair? You've been, and you need a conditioning treatment.
Right.
That's what mercerized cotton is. It's a sodium hydroxide treatment that John Mercer in Lancaster, England came up with, that what it does, it has 2 benefits. When it gets washed into the actual fabric, and what it does is, it's the same as your hair, conditioning treatment. It conditions the color so that it holds the color for a longer period of time, and it feels better instantly. In other words, it's got that silkiness to it, and that's mercerized.
And that's something that's done with luxury linens, because it's a more expensive process to go to that next step.
So you've got, on this particular sheet, in other words, the benefit of the sheet is, you've got 400 thread count, which is the correct thread pound. You've got the Burano lace with this 4-inch, intensely dense, expensive lace, and then you've got the mercerized cotton.
Oh my gosh. Well, yes, I 100% think that these are gorgeous. And you know what else? If you want to add more pillowcases to your order, I just want to let you know that we do have a limited number on hsn.com, because some people have 4 pillows, not just 3, but I also...
I have 6.
Do you have 6? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the item number, but 2 pillowcases is $34.95, which is, of course, wonderful. We love that. But I think it also shows the value that we're doing of this sheet set, where you're getting the top sheet, the bottom sheet, and the pillowcases. So I love that lace detail. Look how beautiful.
The lace detail, Helen, also it's got like a cascading effect. Because we did it at the end, it kind of cascades down. So it's got that expensive estate. I collect lace, okay? I do. I love lace, whether it's Battenberg lace that I'm wearing, whether it's the, you know, the knit lace, applique knit lace. I love lace because there's something when you lace, you feel beautiful. I don't know what it is when you're having one of those days when you've put on weight and you've eaten everything and you're feeling guilty about everything you've done in the day. There's something about when you get into a lace beautiful sheet.
You can't be that hard on yourself about having a pizza. You were so good for so long, and I feel as if you had a pizza right before the show, and now everything's like your whole life's falling apart.
It does.
You look amazing.
Do you know what it does? It just, you feel like you're in control, and there's something about when you get new bedding. You're in control. It's the control factor.
Yes.
And then you kind of don't want to let go.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna walk to the other bed because I want you guys to see different colors and how you can dress your bed. So remember the Paris collection that we started out with? Here is that 5-star, you know, kind of, you know, back to Paris, like that vacation you've dreamed of on your bed, and take a look. Remember, $23.32 to get home, and then, you know, you can, you know, with the quilt or the duvet and then the lace, I mean, you've got this amazing thing happening. We do have 4 color choices. You have the antique white, which is on the bed. We've got that denim blue, the rose, and then also the white. And I do want to say, no matter what collection that you get from Kim and Clever Carriage, that these sheets will go back with them. I personally, on my bed right now, I have a quilt with cabbage roses from a couple collections ago. So I just was, you know, so no matter what bedding you have from Clever Carriage, these colorways all go back.
All completely work. But there's something, I mean, I
love the blue. You nailed that blue color.
I know, because
it's that perfect blue that matches the toile.
It's that Delft blue.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But I want to also talk about the bed skirt, because I analyzed this bed skirt. I cannot describe to you how many hours I spent doing on this bed skirt. Because if you get a close shot of the bed skirt, I wanted to get the complete drop so that you saw the lace, and I made them make a 3-inch lace so that you've got the smaller lace, then a gap, then the actual 4-inch lace. And I needed to see that there was enough drop at the bottom of it so that you weren't wasting the lace. And then we've made the most gorgeous Euro shams.
Okay.
These are
beautiful.
amazing.
And I saw these on the Paris bed.